What's up, boys? We're here today on the Phillies team. Last team, besides my Braves, which we're saving for the stream. This is my last team with the TSS and a bunch of SIGs, Legends, whatever. Today's October 29th, so recording this a couple weeks in advance. I believe it'll come out on, the 13th, I think, of November. So yeah, this is what we've got. We do have a club craft. If we dupe, because I would like to craft this Hoffman. It's not a bad card, but the reason I want to craft is because his normal is my PCAM, and my bullpen is pretty solid already, and Bedrosian is already there, and I think there's other cards that would be more useful, like a better starter or a better hitter. Or even just a better reliever that's not my PCAM guy. I don't mind a reliever, as long as it's a good one, which the Phillies actually have decent relievers, so that's definitely an option. But I'm not loving it. So if we do, we can craft. I am slightly worried about the legend on this team because this is one of my teams with the legend, so I didn't think this was even a possibility, but when I did my Guardians vid with my Denny McLain legend, I pulled Denny McLain. So this team is Jim Rice. So let's just hope there's Max Kepler. Let's just hope that we don't pull a Jim Rice. Let's hope that we pull a different card, please. I will be happy if I pull a legend that I've never pulled before, and it's a good one. That's what I'm hoping for. I want to pull one that I don't already have. So on my Twins, I have Jimmy Fox. I pulled Don Drysdale before. I pulled Don Sutton before. I've pulled McLain twice. I pulled Jim Rice, obviously. I pulled Glavine on my Red Sox, and then we have our Braves vid coming up, but I really hope our Braves stream. I still don't know when that's going to be. I'm also going to be doing a collab stream with my good friend Boo Jays. So we're going to have two streams pretty close together coming within the next month. By the time this video comes out, I very well might have a date settled on for my Blue Jays live stream and my Braves live stream. Both are probably going to happen within the span of a week. They're going to both be right there together. So it's going to be something. But let's keep trucking here. Yeah. I'm guessing the Braves live stream will probably be the week of Thanksgiving break, which I think that's probably the same week for everyone. And then that'll probably be when my Brave stream is. As far as the Blue Jay stream goes, I don't know, since it's a collab stream. And he doesn't make videos, by the way. Most of y'all aren't going to know who that is. But if you're in Junkies Discord or Outslugged Discord, I don't know if he's in Slug Discord. He might be. I don't remember. But yeah, that's happening. So yeah, I don't know. Whenever we find time to collab, we will. I'm going to be on his Brewers team opening some packs, doing some PSETs, which I never do anymore on video, so that'll be fun. And yeah, it'll be a sick vid. He's got a really, really dope Brewers team, so that'll be fun. And, I'm going to do a little testing here. My good buddy Danny from Discord said that he watches my videos, so I'm going to give him a shout out. I want to see if he watches enough of my vids to know that I shouted him out. We'll see. That's just for funsies. Future Outslugger, Torta Pounder. What a goated name. What to talk about? They're updating how Stage Challenge works in the update that's coming out later today, and they're finalizing the 2025 card, so I'm really interested to see what they've got going on. As far as all the cards go. Jeez, bro. As far as all the cards go, I'm very interested to see who they've got doing well, who's going to get a good card, who's not. It should be pretty entertaining. Rangers probably aren't going to get very good cards. Probably going to get some decent starters, like DeGrom's probably going to be a really good one. But I don't really care about starters, actually, at this point in time. I really just hope he gets some decent offense help. I really don't know. That team's. I hope we get a good bullpen card, but I can't really think of who would get one. I guess Danny Columbe maybe, or Kalum. I never even learned how to say his name. I'm going to be honest. His name's weird. I really don't know. I just hope that we get something for our bullpen. I need better bullpen cards. Bullpen SIGs are like kind of becoming a priority on that team now because starting pitching, unless I pulled Nolan Ryan or Yu Darvish as 2013, I'm done with starting pitchers on that team. So I don't really care. I mean, I guess DeGrom 25 might end up being good enough that you put him on the pedestal with Darvish and Ryan, but I don't know. Okay, first card. I looked away for a second. I had come back to see a prime. Maybe today's the day we get a Diamond Legend. I haven't even talked about it in the last times I've been opening them because it's like it's just not going to happen. It's unrealistic. I haven't gotten a legend from a premium vintage pack in a very long time. It's been very long. So I've got 10 today, which is more than normal. So I guess there's a chance, right? You can always hope. Even if I don't get one, I think, we've got plenty of chances today with the legend to get us a good one. The legend pack of the ultimate vintage, plus the premium events. I'm sure I'll see a legend of some use coming soon. Hopefully, by the time this vid comes out, the special shop will be in, or maybe it'll even be already done by now. No, actually, that's not true. It'll be in the second week of the special shop. Hopefully, there's a GI. I really hope there is. It'd be a huge help to a lot of my teams because all my teams have someone to GI, I think, given the TSS plus legend for the anniversary. So, hoping we can get the GI because I have enough for it on every team. So, it'd be very helpful. A lot of my team. Okay, so I kind of just muscle memoried and pressed the skip button, but there was 2 primes. That's really funny. Those were 2 primes that I just skipped over. So, whoopsie daisies. Not the end of the world. I'm going to have plenty of diamond primes for the next anniversary event by then, so I think I'm all good, but that's hilarious. That's actually really funny. Who do I want? There's a batter prime I don't have. I think it's Shane Victorino's prime that I still need. But yeah, so we're about to hop into this, bro. Hopefully we get something good. Hopefully it's like the Twins team where we get a bunch of useful cards, or it's like, and it's not like the Guardians where the only useful one was Sutton, and even that was like, eh. Hopefully we get something good. I'm gonna mess with the sip on my phone real quick. Get anything? Okay, great. Skill change tickets is really what I'm looking for. That's awesome. All right, let's do it. I'm going to go out of order-ish. We're going to go Prem Vents first. We got a diamond, I think. 2 diamonds. I'm pretty sure the odds of pulling a legend are better than pulling 2 diamonds, so that's really awesome. And we pulled Frank Howard and Nolan Ryan. Cool. You think this is funny, Com2? You think giving me a pair of diamonds instead of a legend? Like, are we serious? Alright. Let's go. Turn up. Phillies team, this is usually my luckiest team. Let's see what we got going today. Mickey Rojas. I feel like I pulled that card so many times. We got some pretty rough cards. We'll take Miguel Rojas. Shout out Corbin the Marlin and Jesus Loves All. If you know, you know. Oh, that'd be nice on my Twins. It's a really good reliever. Not the end of the world, but it's a cool card. Okay, that would hit on my Braves. Golly. Hope we pull that in the stream. That would be dope. And then we've got a Conforto. We'll take it because it's the gold. And because it's not a troll. But let's get the 7 sick packs going here. No diamonds. That's all good with me. Let's get something. Come on. Max Scherzer. Not a great year. One with Detroit. Jacob deGrom. Really solid year. Not his best year, though. We got a Corbin 19 for the Nats. I think that's his best year. A's Marcus Semien. We're pulling some really nice cards here. Houston Street. That's not a great one. And then we've got a Yanks Matsui. And a Guards Johnny Mesa. Not too shabby. But with that, it's time for the bangers. I'm going to go legend first. Give me, not a diamond, give me something good. We got a silver legend here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to peek the team on the top, actually. I think that'll be fun. Phillies have a legend, don't they? They have that Alexander legend. They might have someone else now. I'm going to peek the top, and I'm going to see what happens. I'm just going to stare at it. Oh, it's an Astro. Is that Bagwell? I think that's Bagwell. Oh, it's a new one. It's a new one. Craig Biggio. I think this is... Who's my second baseman? My second baseman... Oh, I have the Bryson Stott sig. But I think he has multiple position options. We'll have to look. It's one of the new sigs. It's pretty interesting. That's really interesting. I was thinking that was Bagwell because that was the only Astros legend I could think of that's a hitter. Because I could see the helmet. That's super interesting. Okay. We'll have to see what I'm doing with that. I don't really like the Astros, so I don't know how I feel about having an Astros player in my lineup. Might be donated. But let's open this. No diamond. Still never pulled a diamond from a TSS or a craft or anything. If this is bad, we can craft. And I'm going to open it. I'm going to spin around. And hopefully this is something good. Give me a good hitter. Give me a good starter. Or give me a good bullpen card, honestly. Just be a good card. I don't really care what position. Wheeler 2020. I believe that is the exact card I crafted. I actually don't even know if I can craft. I might still have a cooldown. Hold on. I might have a cooldown still. I hope I don't. I really, really hope I don't. 4 hours? 4 hours. That is actually hilarious. That's really funny. Okay. I guess I'm gonna wait 4 hours and there will be a next part of the vid. So I'm gonna cut to me opening the TSS. Alright guys, let's get club crafting. I realized that the cooldown ended during the maintenance for the update last night, so this is actually the next morning. But this is the end of the vid. Hopefully we get a good card. I'm pretty sure that's the second time I pulled that Zach Wheeler, so that's kind of outrageous. But we've got ourselves a gold. And, do I want to peek the bottom? Why not? Why not, man? Let's peek the bottom. Let's see what this card's all about. It's a nice-looking reliever. I'm not too mad. Is it a vintage? It's not a vintage. I actually don't know who this could be. But let's flip it and see. That is the good Jeff Hoffman. I will keep that. I'll have to get peek him on someone else eventually. But that won't be GI'd for a while, but that is a good Phillies reliever. I'm going to keep that. That's an improvement, and I'm happy with that. Actually, I'm not too bad at that. So, that's a W. But with that, that's going to be all for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Jesus loves you guys. God bless you all. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.